up a spell slot.
Yeah,
But it's nobody can learn it except paladins.
Okay, so new, I have Aqua of Life, Aura of Life, Aura of Purity, I Banishment. Is Banishment good? What's Banishment do?
Banishment.
Oh, yeah. I also have Death Ward.
That's a nice spell.
What do you mean?
Death Ward, remove you don't die. And you
Oh.
You just get like, I think, knocked or like brought to 1 hit point and the spell ends.
Yeah, it's like you roll a nat 20 on your death save.
Oh. That's good. But I have
Thank you,
So
sir.
if someone say,
last time that
kills you,
happened was
you just be like,
Was there nothing on the list you guys needed? Nothing you need?
My bestow.
Oh, the cursed mirror.
Somewhere in the manor and like give that room out only to people up to your standards. Here, let us upgrade you to this other
Scratch it
room.
off and give it to Quill.
Feel free to use the mirror that's in there.
Die so easily.
So Chris has a harder time killing your minion?
12.
Oh no, he will definitely.
Well, we always take the necklace when he...
Now I have 3 levels in 3 levels.
Alright, so we're gonna vendor everything on the list, right guys?
Sure.
Alrighty.
We just need money, and that's what me and him need. We just need some money so we can buy some mithril and we can make some armor. I have some. How much do I have?
Alright. You guys ready then? That would be 2,713 gold per person.
Oh yeah, we definitely have enough to buy the armor.
2,317.
2,713.
Just call it 27. Okay, got it.
And
24 platinum.
How much would
do you want silver?
Mimic if we can find one.
176 silver. And so by all means, go out shopping.
Oh yeah, we.
So then my
Elfar
question is,
comes back
before you go out
full of
shopping,
things.
do any of you have any, in your proficiencies, do you have any skills with blacksmith tools?
Blacksmith tools?
Yeah.
I'm a dwarf. I have blacksmith tools proficiency.
Okay, so make a strength check and you can add your proficiency to it.
What's your strength?
If you're doing a skill, you should ask someone to aid you and all that, bless you and do all that other weird stuff.
Yeah, I'm good with strength.
This is the
I can
perfect
just-
time to prepare.
Do you have proficiency with blacksmith tools?
No, I'm good with strength.
We have guidance.
Cast guidance.
That's it. We have the ability to assist somehow.
at some point, the fire will be
I got a natural 20.
combined with
Natural 20.
Let's go.
So that is
I
a
got-
total of 25.
So on a nat 20, the first suit.
So for it, I'll pay.
We just got 2,700.
I know.
each, so we can just.
No.
So plate has.
And,
So go ahead and
so
make.
you buy the rest.
So it's 4,500 total.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and make another. Go ahead and make another roll.
50, you pay 2,250.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Go ahead and make another one, and I'll need another guidance check or another guidance roll.
Yeah, guys. Cool. You gotta do.
You roll the.
Or actually, you can use the first guidance because you got a nat 20. So.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's good. So add 4. Otherwise, I'd be adding 2.
Okay. So that means I'd have a total plus 12.
Plus, you can roll. You gotta roll good, so it makes it even better.
So 18 plus 12
this one is a +1 suit of mithril plate.
You take the +1 suit, I'll take the +2 suit.
So this mithril plate has an AC of 19. Are you done with the player's handbook?
Your ancestors would be proud of you for manufacturing such awesome suit. It's bound to be embossed with like, clan symbols.
Dwarven runes.
Mhm.
Yeah, the shoe. Oh yeah, now I have 22. No, I have 18.
So, yeah, and you don't get to add your dex modifier. So it's yours would be AC of 19. Yours would. Yep.
Okay.
Enchant this.
No, not to enchant it. That'd be super expensive. Just get some like basic iron armor or something for my polar bear. Is that
Barding?
possible?
Barding.
I'll dip in the extra.
Well, you're not
the
gonna get a
left-
mithril plate?
No.
Mithril.
Wow.
You'd be stealthy
I
and it'd
see
be a
how
tank.
it is.
No, but my
You must not care about it that much.
I can't buy it.
So yeah, he can spend it all on himself.
I might.
Mention you roll 2 nat 20s.
But hey, now you don't have disadvantage on your.
So what kind of armor do you want for the polar bear? Do you want plate mail?
Plus two
Some
is
chain, maybe. Like, name.
Does the polar bear have any dexterity at all?
There's what?
No. It has 10
Then
dexterity.
it just go as high as you can.
So if he has 10 dexterity, what was the?
So if you bought plate mail barding for the polar bear, it's going to take a 10-day for them to craft it. And it will cost 6,000 gold for plate mail.
What about chain? And how long would it take?
You just skip.
If you want to wear the armor, you do.
Well, if you want the polar bear to wear the armor, you do. But
Yeah, if it doesn't go down there without armor.
We've been here a while.
and make investigation checks.
It's actually a mimic.
I reroll ones. You know what my problem is? Never douse it.
What did Aaron get?
For investigation,
Yeah.
What was the name of the slide?
So you're 18. In the 10-day that these two are dinking around making armor, and you guys sell your excess loot,
Well, there's definitely stuff I would like to do in town.
running Portal Tavern about the just recently done a foray down into. They heard something about Falric's Fist and Falkir's Fist and a fist-sized emerald. They are the only survivors of a party of 10 that went down there. Emerald that size, there's no way that they would go back down. They tell you that they found it on level 10, which is known as Muriel's Gauntlet, and that level 10 is entirely controlled by the Drow House Avrindar.
Thinking of building
And he tells you that
We killed one of
if
the-
you were to go down there, you've run into House Avrindar before.
Yes, we
Yeah,
have.
killed him.
oh yeah.
If you were to go
I thought
down,
we put down House Avendar.
Well, no.
Well, you stopped them on a previous level, but that was only an outpost.
Up Tarl's level.
Right.
Right. He was complaining about the Avendar encroaching on his
Yeah,
rights.
this is the Avrindar headquarters. And he says that if you were to go down there, now's a good time. House Avrindar is at war with House Fresh.
Guy that we found that had the box of
Correct.
business
Correct.
going on.
And he tells you that from everything that they've been able to see, it looks like the two houses are evenly matched, but they are they're being drow. They are doing everything. They're backstabbing each other and everything else. And he says, now's a good time to do it. You don't know when. As soon as one of these houses gains an upper hand, there's going to be reinforcements that come in, and there's going to be a shifting in loyalties of the other houses. So,
Yeah, it really
strike while
messes
the
with their
iron's hot.
social hierarchy and stuff.
Right.
Those drow.
Right.
So, level 10, somebody's gauntlet, House Avrindar controls that area.
Correct.
And even with an emerald that size, this Rogan Ranger. I'm gonna ask him for maps.
You need to get a bunch of them.
Tell Bar- Give him anything at all.
They don't have the person that was making their maps was killed by a Drider. So they don't have any of that, and they ran like the brave beings they are.
Oh yeah, so great.
Ran,
but-
ran away, they
Yes.
bravely ran away. Huzzah! Sorry.
I was thinking about, because my Saturday afternoon game's doing Curse of Strahd, and I was thinking about that actually.
No, it's called a tactical retreat.
Yes, it's a tactical retreat. Alright.
I am the land. I don't remember voting for you. The Dark Power. Handing out
Okay.
vampiric abilities.
Be having somebody become a king every time a watery tart watery tart, I love it.
I'm going to, with the. I'm gonna see. Would you take 24 platinum?
Is this the worst ever for you guys? You're like, I don't have any circus business. Let's go, people!
No, I'm fine. I'm trying to get it back into a queue. I
Come on,
got
roll
Yeah,
me a
they'll take
little.
24 platinum.
Okay.
Deal.
I am. Where's my pencil? I have stand.
They ran
Fred.
so fast they don't remember.
Right, they were with Fred. But he tells you that the reason the level is called Muriel's Gauntlet is that one of Hallister's apprentices, known as Muriel the Misshapen,
It really sounds familiar.
claimed that level as his private hunting ground.
Yeah, it's the same Muriel from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, yes, of course.
Except definitely in her younger days.
Well, during the 10-day, Telfar also wants to visit Daggerford and look for Pencheska.
Oh, what was that?
During the 10-day, Telfar wants to visit Daggerford and look for Pencheska.
So I can tell you that no matter what you roll, you will not find Pencheska.
Did she dip out like Bob did when things started going squiffy? Meh.
Make an investigation check. Is anybody going to go with her to Daggerford?
Sure.
Just a day trip, you know. Make it there and back in a day, no
I'm
problem.
looking for, I'm trying to talk Quill.
Want to go
I
down?
don't know what you're talking about. No.
It came out today. The Wolf of Snow Hollow. It looks ridiculous because modern horror movies.
I don't watch horror movies. But
Yeah, it's gonna be awful. It's about a werewolf.
I
but
don't
the-
watch modern horror
But the
horror.
town sheriff in the trailer cracks me up. They're getting ready to go out after the werewolf. And prayer, but I can't because of the goddamn lawyer. true.
God doesn't listen if lawyers.
That's right. That's right. They cancel each other out.
Yeah.
You know.
You can't have one.
Right. I mean.
You can only have one or the other.
So
21, investigating Francesca.
So you don't find anything out about Francesca, but things are referred right now and Edge.
Pourquoi?
So about 4 years ago, a large mercantile company had come in and set up their headquarters in Daggerford. And really, the ownership of the company became Heroes of the Realms, doing a lot of really amazing deeds. Their last major set of deeds was to fight and succeeded in a large battle against the Cult of the Dragon.
Cult of the Dragon sounds
In an attempt, the Cult of the Dragon was attempting to bring Tiamat into the Prime Material Plane.
Oh, that's not. I don't like them anymore.
And this mercantile company was successful army in putting that threat down. Some say they faced off against Tiamat personally. In the process, Corin Brawnanvil of Mithril Hall, who was
Are it's all made of Metro?
some
Good night.
who was bequeathed or battle hammer was killed. The founding members of this mercantile and walk with a cane, and also said not that so much that she's completely batshit insane, but she's a little weird. And as soon as this battle is over, now 4 years later, and this is her battle hammer, the dwarven paladin. Now, part of this. So not only is the city of or town of Daggerford on edge politically, but there is an influx of refugees from out of town. So a number of things have happened. The city of Elturel, the holy city of Elturel, has disappeared and left a crater in the ground where the city was. The companion, which was it was daylight there, 24/7.
That sucks.
Yeah, I know, right? But they don't have any undead problems,
Oh.
and they killed off all the vampires that were threatening them. Guess right now, league with devils, possibly out of Sword Coast, are all sucked into Avernus, and part of that is that Morrowind Daggerford ducal palace, that this dwarf paladin, niece of Brunner Battlehammer, is in Avernus and is in fact now in league with followers of Tiamat.
I am part of House Battlehammer.
So this mercantile expanded shortly before all of this, and they created a school. And the school's purpose is to train orphans and kids that aren't going to have any other life in ways of being adventurers. And they have created a mercenary company.
Of little people and youngins?
No, they don't send children armies. I mean, this isn't, Africa. They are graduated, and then they have
13.
yeah, at 13 these kids graduate.
You're a man.
Given an AK-47, they graduate and are there to basically loot that they find on their graduated group were sent on a and they disappeared. There's talk that there are demons that have been unleashed and the town is like on edge.
So, a very long answer for what's up. There's an adventuring company in league with devils. 728. Hey, look, a butterfly. 10. Yep, 10.
Telfar's like, wow, really?
You don't say.
19.
Man, that is wild.
On your 19, I mean, you're hearing this through, townsfolk. You're not quite sure that you believe any of this. Of the reputation of this mercantile company is pretty solid. In fact, 2 years ago, students, not even graduated from their school, helped fight off a devil that had made an attempt to take over the town of Daggerford and killed Duke Maldwin Daggerford, which to his sister Morwen taking over. So that's,
I was just hoping to find a succubus. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chris. You're giving me a lot of lore, and Telfar was like, I want to come make a succubus work on our thing. So you've gone way far above and beyond kind
there's
of my goal
way
of
bigger
going-
stuff than having a succubus dancing on a pole in your.
I know!
Is there really?
Is it really though?
Really?
Look, the thing is, Telfar came back. I thought we could get our souls here for his attention.
Yes.
That's why Telfar was like, well, as long as we're here for 10 days, 2 weeks, whatever, might as well go seek out a little new
So-
entertainment.
Your insight
We need to
check
stand
that
up.
you made that got a 19,
I agree.
Anthony.
Uh-huh.
Is probably not true, but parts of it are true. And you put the pieces together and you're like, hey, if Elturel got sucked into Avernus, I wonder if that has something to do with Bob missing.
Bob.
Well, yeah, our buddy Bob. He just dipped out one day. He's like, oh, shit's going down. Sorry, folks. I
I'm heading
gotta
out.
go.
And he
And we
warned
haven't
us
seen him
that-
since.
He was telling us that there was going to be this move on the material plane that was coming. And we were just like, yeah, whatever, we don't care. It's a big material plane.
Right.
Well, I mean,
Now-
also,
now it's
when
here.
Telfar pretended to be Bob,
If a virus flap.
well, how does Telfar Devil's reaction to him pretending to be Bob? They seemed very surprised to see him, right?
Yes.
Even as, amongst devils and whatnot.
Was Bob a big planner or something?
He was a
I don't know if he's a big dude, but he might be presumed to be somewhere else or doing something else that's not, kind of related to their weird demon chaos thing.
You probably don't want to impersonate Bob in Daggerford right now.
Oh, hell no.
Like the townsfolk are literally.
Well, I don't really have much to do in Dagger. We found out a lot more about
You
this
found out a lot
They-
more about her than you think.
thing somewhere, and now she's a succubus when she should have been of a
Of information is that one of the mercantile's members is actually a masked lord of the city council in Daggerford. Now in Daggerford, the Masked Lords aren't like they are in Waterdeep. In Daggerford, it's like a weird copycat situation, and they do such a poor job that everybody in town knows who the Masked Lords are.
It's too small a town.
Right. And so the one of the mercantile members, he is a barbarian, and he's not even from Faerun. Was talked into being on the being a Masked Lord on the city council, and it was clearly a political move that the other city councilors and guilds thought that they were going to be able to control him.
Sneak by people and they'd
Yeah.
be like, wait, what?
And now this whole situation has started, and it's not looking good for people.
Or for them.
Or for them, right.
I don't not for the spider mansion, but because I got
Yeah, we should check out the.
my rock nymph spy in Skullport,
Okay.
who agreed to spy for me for 9,000 gold and tell me whatever I want to know.
Okay.
Chris, can I look for one?
I got some
other item?
Play-Doh.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
+2 shields.
Make an investigation
Yes,
check.
plus 2.
What I have.
Plus
They have
one.
plus one, you know?
He's got 2 +1 shields. He needs a +2 shield.
Or two
No.
plus one shield.
No, you do not find a +2 shield.
And for Will, I'm looking for a staff of defense. With and cast mage armor and shield.
You do not find it.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Is it one of those things with like 6 charges,
I
or
almost
is it
got
just
one
like?
pistol on it.
I don't know if
Yeah,
that's
it's
it.
got, it has some charges in it, recharges. It just
Okay.
lets him do the defense
That's
stuff.
what you want first, and I'll take a plate.
It's a staff of defense. It has
Okay.
10.
So on your way back down, you stop.
I don't know if everyone else was done with
I'm
their
sorry.
service business.
Is
Like,
everybody else ready to?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
I was going to anyway.
So your spy has paid off.
He actually,
This rock nymph tells you that a couple of interesting things. They tell you that there is a mirror gate on level 1 of Undermountain that will take you directly to level 10.
wow.
And
I think
she tells you that almost immediately when Falkir's Fist.
As soon as we step out of the gate,
Yep.
the gate's on level 1. So.
And she tells you to be very, very careful because once again she that they are at war with House Freth, and they are that little civil war is ramping up.
We're gonna tip the scales, y'all. I don't know how you feel about killing some drow. Anybody else want to kill some drow? Or are we gonna go to an obstacle course?
I mean, killing drow never gets old.
No, yeah.
We ain't gotta go after this Eye of the Spider thing. I was just bringing up old quests that we haven't solved yet.
No. Quill
Always
was
fun
terrified. He
clearing
needs
out
to
the
be.
quest log.
Would Carl rather go down to the obstacle course
Quill's just
and
hanging in there.
start playing trappy games?
We're all.
Wait, so
Right.
So, so you skipped from level.
where I could summon a steed.
the surface.
Yeah, but not 10.
Not 10 steeds.
How much would my bear's armor class increase? It's right now.
It would.
It has strength of 20.
Yeah. So its armor class would be 16,
Oh, that's not bad.
and disadvantage on stealth, like you've ever seen a polar bear tiptoe, around corners.
Although it is like
That's
in its
the point.
natural
Right.
environment, it's hard to see if it
That's
wants
true.
to be. It doesn't want.
It would
to
have
see.
advantage in snowy conditions.
You don't see
yeah.
it tiptoe because it's hiding too well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the polar bear's idea of sneaking is to just kill you.
But if it's bigger than the polar bear and the polar bear knows it can't take it on, it will just
It'll
burrow down in the snow a little bit and just hide its nose.
Just kind of nope.
It sticks its head in. At night, you pull a sheet up over your head and boom, you're safe.
Don't hang anything off the bed because it's the threat of a boogie.
Oh,
Magic item. Kit of defense. Pull it up over
Yes.
you and you're
You're immune to
protected.
damage from like demons and devils.
Any aberration.
Boogeymans.
Of any abomination.
Looks like you got it fitted.
You just walk up to a beholder.
Nope, you can't hurt me. I've got my
5 minutes
Wait.
put together.
No,
So, You guys step. The gate is room 26D on level 1.
Okay.
Not that right now, it's just.
Everything there will die if it attacks.
Can we get twin beds, please?
So you step through this gate. Oh, wait, I need something. Who's stepping through the gate?
I'll go
Me.
first.
I'll go first. You
Let's
always
roll.
go first, Anthony.
Narute's going first because he's the leader today.
That's true.
Yeah, so you can get hit. Okay.
And then, as soon as you step through, 2 logs suspended from either side.
Unfortunately, wonderful new shiny armor.
Hole. You're approaching.
Only leaving 7.
Roll low, right? Good. Just rolling low.
Yeah, you want to roll low.
Yeah, let's do a square.
16.
Okay. When you roll damage, you can re-roll any of the damage dice once.
That's nice.
You must use the new rolls, after which this boon effect ends. And that was the Elder Rune of Karambos. Also, your spy tells you a random piece of information about
That means it's gonna be
Undermountain.
helpful.
You actually have.
And she tells you that secret temples exist in great numbers in Undermountain. Endless war conflicts.
Pagan gods.
That it was one of the worst AD&D adventures ever. Queen of Thanks to the Giants was great. It was once used for weapons practice, as evidenced by the wreckage. Badly rotted corpses of 4 dwarves lie in a semicircle in front of the mirror. Most of their armor and weapons are damaged beyond repair.
Most. I heard a voice there. That means there's out.
Shamash is scraping bottom for swords to see if anything can be salvaged.
Make an investigation check, Shamash.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm actually doing that.
The rest of us are like, ew.
At 4.
Cool. At 4. 20. Soft 20.
So, the biggest the first thing that you find that isn't beat up is that one of the dwarves was wearing a steel helmet that is shaped like the head of a boar.
That's cool.
There's very little brains on the inside of it.
And it is completely not dented in any way. There's not a scratch on it. And you can just rub it with your shirt sleeve and it shines right up.
No, that's right.
A transmutation.
Dwarves, though.
Whatever it is, turns into
Mutation.
Transmutation means changing one thing to another thing.
You're now shamey.
You put on this helmet. It is cursed. You gain the flaw, I'm exceedingly stubborn and think I'm right all the time.
Well, I already knew
This
that
flaw
anyway.
supersedes any other conflicting flaw.
Yep.
He already has that.
Yeah.
I already have that
He's
flaw.
good.
Yeah.
It's
He's
doubled
good.
down now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's just confirmed.
But
I think what you're missing here.
get it.
So yeah, there are these, visible on these dwarves. I mean, you went over and just looked for, salvageable weapons and loot, but are you guys going to investigate further?
Should.
Quill will cast detect magic and scan the area to see what's going on. And clearly the gate and his helmet will show up.
Yeah, but that's the only magic items that you see.
Okay. Quill is disillusioned about dungeon diving. The first thing he finds is
Somebody else want to make an investigation?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll snoop around. Not very well. Another 10.
Oh, I forgot to say, my mithril armor is ram style.
Ram style. Ramstein.
Yeah, no, you don't. Anybody else investigating? I'll let.
We're spending all this time here, so,
So
yeah, I'll go look.
this is what, level 10, the gauntlet?
Correct.
Or is this
This is murals.
right?
Somewhere.
So this is the mirror gate on level 1. That's what we're doing.
26 for Aaron.
Okay, so you looking around, guessing. I mean, these are badly rotted in the stomach of the dwarf.
This out right here, Quill, and I rub my hands on his fur. Feathers.
So Quill pokes around and
Yeah.
and he pulls out a fist-sized.
Smart.
He swallows it. It'll make a good.
Yeah, now we can go to the obstacle course.
Yeah.
You
Check that quest off.
Yeah, you wanna? Is that what you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's all we did.
Put that sticky, stinky, stinky gem in the bag.
Yeah.
Put it in a bag and then put the bag in the bag.
So yeah, you go back to level 1 and you climb back up, and you give this to.
It was for the Lord's Alliance, right?
Nameless bureaucrats.
No, what we get is.
It was
Netherskull gets
Jorah
admitted.
Brighthelm. By 1. Under your alliances, you can raise your renown by 1. If you don't have Lord's Alliance at all, you can put down under allies that you have renown 2.
Did you come from my other place I was from? Yeah, that's what you
I was Aaron back then too.
Well, no, you were. When you joined, you made it up that you got sent by, Joe.
They tell the Lord's Alliance that Laryl Silverhand is negotiating with Jarl Axel Painray in order to let the Luskans into the Alliance.
Oh shit. The Lord's Alliance would have a conniption.
I know, that's exactly what I'm thinking. They would freak the fuck out. I should probably visit Laryl Silverhand before I do something like that.
Oh,
See
you
if she'd
should
be
just-
willing to offer me any favors instead.
Wow.
Oh, it's rude. I'm a rogue. It's not blackmail if you're a halfling and you have the best intentions, right?
Right.
For yourself.
Right.
Well,
I just wanted to see
but But something to keep in mind is that you don't necessarily know that she's negotiating.
We know that Jarlaxle is attempting.
Really news.
Right. He intends to negotiate with everyone.
Well, he's been attempting to
He's been negotiating.
get his
here.
way into 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Pearl of the Kraken.
Yeah. So
Blackmail.
you want to know who has some renown with the Lord's Alliance? Let me tell you.
Yeah, what is your renown with Lord's Alliance?
I have 3 with the Lord's Alliance. We did him a favor somewhere else. I'd have to go through my notes, and I'm lazy.
You can just say we did.
Okay. So, you guys get to
Thinking about it because I want to puppet master some shit in Waterdeep. That'd be super fun for Telfar to dabble in puppet mastery because he's really just not manipulative. Give me if I did this, and what would you give me if I didn't?
And then so
Okay, after all, he's not a shoes.
combat will be coming soon.
Hooray!
oh yeah, here's I forgot because I came later. So
Oh yeah, I need Germany.
So, obstacle course. Gonna fumble our way through this. Oh, some of us.
Make your way to the stairwell that leads down.
Bye guys, have a good night.
Have a good night.
Easy.
Till I see you again.
Yeah, take care.
And you come down to the bottom of these stairs, and the stairs are a broad set of stairs,
was there something?
20 feet wide. They come down, and at the bottom of the stairs there are 4 stone pillars supporting a 35-foot high vaulted with cobwebs.
I don't like
34 to hide.
Okay.
that's nice. Oh yeah, that's fine. I can spell.
Tunnels from here exit to the north. Let's see here. North, south, and east. So there are 2 pillars going up next to the passage to the north. There are 2 pillars next to the passage to the south.
Never mind.
I'm sorry. No, there are the 4 pillars in the middle of the room, and then each of the passage to the north is flanked by 2 12-foot tall stone statues of Hallister Blackcloak. And same with standing next to, and because he is now pig, and it says, "Haha, welcome, it's running."
Delbart giggles and chucks his cross minecart along with his, I don't know, something sword,
No.
Frostbrand
I will
rapier,
keep
and
them.
venom
I ain't
dagger.
giving you shit.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, there's no response when you talk.
Can I make an insight check to see if that's a good idea?
Sure. I mean, you can
You
make it
should.
with advantage.
I am not about to do that.
No. I like my sword, and I like it.
Telfar's just like, okay.
I'm a halfling.
I bet if it asked you to give it your soul, you
23.
I'm gullible and
Yeah,
not afraid
you're-
of anything.
You're 23. You're like, that's probably not the
Not
best idea.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. So,
Neither is I.
are
That's what I
I don't know.
I got a fey creature and an army of wolves at my disposal.
Okay, so you have
Unless anyone's like, Telfar, no, don't
No,
do it.
don't,
Please.
don't.
No, Telfar, don't. Hey,
Don't.
There's always a chance
Stop.
that that's
Think
the
about
right thing to do.
Think before you act.
Let's roll for it then.
This is
Like
the only time
seriously,
I'll be
if you want to
smart.
try to persuade me not